On April 28, 2025, the 14-year-old Vaibhav Suryavanshi made a telling statement en route to the fastest IPL ton by an Indian. The swagger and fearlessness with which he tackled seasoned bowlers left the fans and pundits breathless. Yet Vaibhav is not the first to shake the sporting world before growing a moustache. Here are the 5 other prodigies who stunned the world before turning 17. When a 17-year-old Sachin Tendulkar walked out to bat at Old Trafford in 1990, India was staring at a defeat. But what followed was an innings that rewrote the future of Indian cricket. Tendulkar's unbeaten 119 versus England, which was also his maiden Test 100, came with a maturity well beyond his years. In the process, he helped India secure a draw. Tendulkar's knock marked the arrival of a cricketer who would go on to score 100 international hundreds and become a global icon. In January 1997, the tennis world was turned upside down by a teenager. Switzerland's Martina Hingis, just 16 years and 3 months old, won the Australian Open title without dropping a set, demolishing Mary Pierce in the final. The same year, Hingis went on to win Wimbledon, becoming the youngest singles champion in the 20th century. She proved that finesse could beat brute power and that a teenager could dominate women's tennis in a way few imagined. At the 1976 Montreal Olympics, Romanian gymnast Nadia Comas changed the very language of perfection. Just 14 years old, she performed an uneven bars routine so flawlessly that judges awarded her a perfect 10, the first in Olympic history. Comas went to earn 7 perfect 10s and won 3 gold medals at the same Olympics. Her performance not only elevated gymnastics to a global spectacle, but also redefined what excellence could look like from a teenager. At the US National Championships, Michael Phelps shattered the world record in the 200-meter butterfly, becoming the youngest male swimmer to set a world record in an individual event. It was the first sign of a historic career to come, one that would eventually yield 23 Olympic golds. But it was the teenage performance that turned heads and set the tone. In a sport defined by milliseconds, Phelps made time bend to his will before he was old enough to vote. In November 2003, when a mop-haired Lionel Messi took the field for FC Barcelona in a friendly match against FC Porto, few outside the club had heard of him. But his dazzling dribbling and control were already legendary. At 16, Messi did not just debut, he demanded attention. Less than a year later, he made his competitive debut, and by 17, he scored his first senior goal. The quiet teenager from Argentina was already reshaping modern football with his vision, balance, and left foot. What began as a cameo at 16 became the opening act of a GOAT-worthy career.